All right. Good afternoon, IHSA football family. Deep dish football game of the week, Maine South versus Glenbrook North. It is time now for Maine South season so far players, the whole shebang, in which we talk before the big game on Saturday as Glenbrook North goes to Maine South. And Maine South is rocking 2-0. Maine South is looking really good. Questions raised before the season were are they going to settle with all those transfers that have left Maine South to go to greener pastures to play football in the fall due to COVID? And they've done a good job. They've done a good job. Big game against Evanston, they won. And Niles West, they absolutely smashed. And Maine South is again looking great. Um, no playoffs, but again, as we talk about Maine South football, a lot of younger football players that are on this roster. Again, when we get into the 2021 fall, Maine South is going to be a beast, no doubt about it. So we talk about players, critics, and I apologize for murdering last names and first names. I do mispronounce a lot of names, and I do apologize. First, Chris Petrucci, one of the top players in the Midwest and even in the nation, is a top recruit. Again, Big Five offers and will continuously get more offers. Fadius Generis, defender for Maine South, another big time recruit in the state of Illinois. Grades out in the top 10 percentile for recruits for the class of 2022. He is definitely a huge name to watch as well. Mike Senko, he's another big time running back for Maine South. They have plenty, but again, that offensive line coaching, they are able to produce great offensive linemen. But Mike Senko is a running back that you want to keep an eye out for. Frank Bartell, multifaceted athlete that you must keep an eye out for as well. He's going to be another recruit to keep an eye out for. Big name quarterback recruit in Roarin Keefe. Another could be an elite top 10, top 5 quarterback in the state of Illinois. We'll find out more as we get into that summer camp season as well with Rowan Keefe. And let's go down. Keep an eye out for Tommy Lacasio. That's another name that's very interested as well. They've got a great offensive tackle. Hopefully, I can find his last name in my notes. Flynn Maloney, safety. Keep an eye out for as well. I'm trying to find this kid's name. I can't find it. Shit. They got a big offensive tackle, 6'4". He's a junior right now. Keep an eye out for as well. Don't have his name right now in my notes. But again, Maine South, they look great. We thought that they were going to be okay because of some of the players that were missing because of transfer. But they're a well-oiled machine, tough defense, hell of a blitzing defense as well. That's going to give Glenbrook North some trouble. And again, that ball, I'm expecting Maine South. I'm expecting those running gaps to be open, and I'm expecting a huge rushing game from Senko and that Maine South offensive line. It's going to be huge. And it should be a very interesting game as Maine South takes on Glenbrook North. And I'm trying to find this kid's name, but it's killing me right now. Andrew Podolowski Jr. Keep an eye out for him. 6'4" offensive tackle. That's his name. Keep an eye out for him as well. They got two other good linebackers as well. They have another defensive Russian that's pretty good too. And they have a great passing attack. Maine South does great, multifaceted athletes on that wide receiver core and that DB core for Maine South. That's what makes them really special. That's what makes them tick. But again, that disciplined game plan of Maine South is always a killer. And it's going to be a great game as Maine South takes on Glenbrook North. This has been Coach Big Pete at Deep Dish Football. Tomorrow, final thoughts for the game. And again, follow Coach Big Pete and Deep Dish Football on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. If you like my work, feel free to leave a tip via PayPal link below. And again, my email is coachbigpete, fp@gmail.com. Thank you so much, and have a lovely day.